All right, hello. So today we're going to be looking at a couple netplay tournament sets from Prometheus. The first one will be Prometheus versus the prolific Puff main, Michael, 41 billion. And then the second one will be Prometheus versus the Central Florida Captain Falcon guru, Gahtzu. Gonna go through, watch the games, give some advice on the micro situations in each specific game, and then give some more high-level advice wrapping up after the sets are over. So let's get started. So this is from Untitled number 7, which I think took place near the beginning of May or end of April. And this is pretty deep. I think this is winners quarters or winners semis. So you started out very well, holding center stage very well against Puff. But you let Puff kind of just get in on you. Then this is just really good Puff tech chasing from Michael. Good fair. Really good drill grab from Michael. Super good Puff tech. And then Ganon should be dead here like every time. Michael super flubbed that edge guard. Good job mixing it up. Okay. So you're probably going to die for that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to say, oh, Michael actually flubbed that. I'm just going to go back and make a small point. So after you got this, yeah, it's like right here. So after you got this kind of turnaround on Michael, right, you're doing good. You're keeping your back to Puff, trying to space back air for Puff coming back on a stage. But then you dash dance and get stuck facing forward. And then you try to go for like a shield grab on this approach. I mean, this is bad. This might just be a technical flub. But you definitely always want to be edge guarding Puff with your back facing off stage. This gives you the option of really quickly grabbing ledge if you see Puff is trying to go for ledge. But most importantly, it allows you to space back air at any time. Back air is going to be how you predominantly get kills against Puff. Landing a back air off stage when Puff is trying to recover can kill Puff. I mean, right now. This is like kill percent for it. So, just kind of flub that. And if Michael is able to get this edge guard cleanly, that should be the stock. That was good DI on the forward air, living to 182. And you get back to ledge, so Michael actually choked that one. Okay. Yeah, you just died 200%. You take those. Okay, so that up air was a little ambitious, right? The idea is good, right? Because you're trying to contest Puff coming down with up air, which is the good idea. But this exact spacing, I mean, look how far away you are from this Puff. That up air, especially with all the drift forward that you had there, this is a super easy back air punish. And then Puff actually just gets in. You go for double shield grab. It's just super not good. So in this situation, you definitely don't want to shield grab. Your two options are either like buffer roll to the corner, which is pretty risky. You're basically betting that Puff is going to be trying to cover you going towards center. Or you buffer roll towards center and then immediately buffer another roll kind of out towards the other one so you get onto the other side platform. Yeah, these shield grabs are just going to get you punished almost all the time. Yeah. He just crouches it. Those shield grabs are just not a good option. Good power shield, wave dash attack. Good forward air. Insane SDI from Michael there. Okay, you had a really good chance to take a stock here. Like, this is the exact position you want to be in, trying to edge guard Puff. You kind of do a little get stuck on the platform kind of thing. And that hurts. I think you're just trying to drop through plat and messed it up. See, that was a good back air, but then you just kind of, yeah, you're just slow in getting the second one. After this first back air, I definitely think you want to be going for kind of dash away, dash towards center to space around this, right? Because if you dash towards center before jumping, you'll be able to react and punish the spacing on this back air if it whiffs, which at this percent will probably kill Puff. And so then Michael gets an up air. That's a super dangerous move for Ganon. Anytime Puff lands an up air, again, below like 100, you could probably die off of it. Really good dash attack off stage from Michael. Fair, and then this is probably going to kill you. Oh, a little bit of stream buffering there. That's all good. I imagine he just got like a hit, and then okay, yeah, this this is a rough one. So the down air from Michael is actually really smart because it prevents you from teching the side of the stage, right? If you were to go for forward air here, you'd be able to SDI into the stage and tech. And so that's just really smart. Up air, wow. Huge brain on Michael. Nothing you can do about that. That's a super guaranteed edge guard. Good back air, finally take it. Those falling back airs are really the bread and butter against Puff. Okay, double stomp in neutral is pretty ambitious against Puff. Yeah, because if you get hit like this up air, you should die for it. Nice double back air. A really good nair fair from Michael. Good dash attack up air. Ooh, close. Ooh, nice call out with fair. He almost died from that. No DI. Okay, yeah, so when Puff is recovering, like he just did, where he's doing like these rising pounds, I would recommend two things. So I'd say the two options you have are to go to ledge and then tournament winner, right? Because Ganon's tournament winner sends him like way up here, right? You'd be able to contest with up air, back air if he's just kind of meandering up there. Or you plant yourself on this platform and try to space a full hop up air to catch him coming down. Just standing here, Ganon is really, you're just never going to be able to contest Puff all the way up here unless you double jump. And if you're double jumping to contest Puff, if you miss space and he hits you, you're probably dead. Right, so either go to ledge and then tournament winner up there, or stand on this platform and look for full hop up air. Right, you go for the full hop up air there, but you were just too low, so he was able to actually land on platform. Just kind of a missed opportunity. Dare grab, really good. You go for up air? That was weird. Another dare grab, still really good. Ooh, late fair. Double fair, yeah. You're probably dead off this. Yeah. Okay. Down a couple stocks. Let's see if we can make it happen. Ooh, forward smash? Almost killed. Not sure you meant for that. I think you were trying to like buffer roll away and then you just missed the shield input. But it works out. Nice movement. Okay, super risky spot, especially at this low percent, to just be holding shield against Puff like this. You go for spot dodge, like this is a really bad look for Ganon. Right? If Puff lands up tilt, you're just dead. In this situation, I would definitely recommend just buffering roll. Probably away from Puff. Yeah, because he's looking for jump out of shield. If that up air would have hit you, you also would have been dead. So, I mean, good job staying in shield, but if he just spammed up tilt, you probably would have shield poked your little foot, and you would have died. So yeah, definitely recommend buffering roll away. Here for double jump, you get punished for it. Nice stomp. Ooh, cheeky little down smash. Fair. I think you just caught him off guard. Nice back air. That was actually just really good back air covering his drift in. Ooh, just regular forward tilt. Feels bad. Puff can just crouch it. Yeah. Downing at forward tilt here would have worked. I know you go for that later in the set, but yeah, you never want to do just regular forward tilt. Always down angle forward tilt or up angle forward tilt if you're predicting Puff to jump at you. Yeah. You should just be dead here. Oh, Michael choked. Oh, dude, you need to get your back facing Puff. Okay, it worked out there. But in general, going for bear edge guards against Puff is almost always better than forward air because they kill it around the same percent. And back air is just so much safer. Stomp? Ooh, can you make this comeback? Okay, you definitely could have contested this falling there with up air. Right here. I think he just got stuck in dash or stuck in wave dash or something. See, great back air. Yeah, you just get stuck in turn around, you go for wave dash. And because you're wave dashing, you're not actually able to instant up air. Instant up air would have super hit him and you would not have died. Okay. So pretty good game one. You almost made a 3-stock comeback, and that would have been insane. That's a really hard thing to do with Ganon in this matchup. You're asking for the ban. Isn't BF5? Nope. Ban Yoshi's. Alright, so if it bans Yoshi's, you either want to go back to Battlefield or FOD. You go Dreamland. Definitely disagree with that one. I think it benefits Puff way more than it benefits Ganon. You both live longer, but Puff living longer is just worse because you're going to need like an extra neutral win to kill Puff. Whereas Puff just needs like a more extended edge guard. I want to go back because that was a super good grab downer. Yeah, okay, so that insanely good grab, right? When you ASDI down the back air and you catch Puff, just kind of floating in the air like that. So good, so good. Yeah, Michael was trying to like kind of land near you and probably up tilt after this. So really, really good grab. Down throw down air. He was just really not expecting to get grabbed. Really risky down air there, but definitely. Yeah, so this is just a bad spacing for Ganon. You just want to get away. You just need to either run away, dash away, roll away. But this spacing is almost always beneficial for Puff. Yeah, really, really greedy down air. Good forward tilt. Almost got that back air spacing. That was really close, actually. Ooh, yeah. Just a little high. Yeah, so because that kind of spacing interaction is pretty common in this matchup, and it's why I always try to get my back airs to come out as I'm on the descent of a jump, so that I can get the hitbox, kind of like a wall of a falling hitbox with the back air. It's better to have a back air that goes like all the way down across screen than to have it just at like the apex of your jump, because it'll just kind of sit there. Right, like here, your back air is here, and you're moving up and then coming down, so the back air hitbox just kind of stays here the whole time. If you didn't put the back air later, as you were falling down and away, the back air hitbox would have been able to catch this Puff. So yeah, look for a falling back air. Good down tilt attempt. Good forward air call out. Ooh, there you go. Oh yeah, see, dude, Dreamland really benefits Puff. Puff really gets to live. That would have killed on, I think, every other stage. Okay, you rolled into Puff. So in that situation, I would definitely recommend going for, if you're going to roll into Puff, if you're trying to like get through it, just roll again. Just buffer roll again through Puff. Right? Maybe even go for triple buffer roll to get you into the other side platform. But ending your roll there next to Puff, it's a bad luck. Approaching forward air. Not really good unless you have a movement read on the Puff. If you whiff it, Puff just gets a punish for free. And see, this is also what I'm talking about, right? Like, Ganon lives longer, but it just makes Puff have to do a more extended edge guard. Whereas, see, now you have to get another neutral win. So I definitely recommend never counterpicking Puff to Dreamland. Good back air, you got the other neutral win. Ooh, I like the side B attempt, but didn't work out. Very high risk, high reward. Well, high risk, moderate reward. You'll get like an up air or a back air after it. That's a good double jump back air to cover his attack on you. Nice get up attack from ledge. Oh, dude, you just need to roll again. So close. You see, with this roll, this is good. You just need to do another roll. The second buffer roll really opens up a lot of space between you and Puff. And that's really what you're looking for in this matchup, right? You're looking for like longer spacing engagements because Puff actually wins the up close game. Really good edge guard from Michael. Nothing. There's just nothing you can do about that. Approaching fair. It's not good. Not good. See, like this, right? You faired like almost before his back air, but it doesn't matter because Puff's back air comes out like 3 times as fast as Ganon's fair. So this is never the kind of approach you want to make against Puff. If you're going to use fair as a spacing tool, you want to do it as either an in-place fair or preferably a retreating fair to cover Puff's approaching back air, because your fair can outrange the back air, but this approaching fair is just so easy for Puff to punish. Yeah. And then Puff gets in on you. He really could have pressed that advantage more. Yeah, like these up airs, you just, if you're ever in a spot to get up aired, you're just going to have a bad time. Up air is one of Puff's biggest money moves in this matchup. So yeah, if you ever find yourself really next to Puff, you just need to roll away. And if Puff is kind of looking for that roll, you just need to roll twice. Try to open up as much space as possible. Good edge guard from Michael, covering the on plat. Still covers it for free, even if he misses the first back air. Feels bad. Again, the reason why Dreamland isn't really that good for Ganon, because yeah, you're living till like 200%, but it's not really getting you any extra neutral interactions. Right, like he just has to do a more extended edge guard. Up throw, not really a... Ooh! Dang, he could have rested you. Oh, this is brutal. Yeah, see, you just can't get up aired. If you ever get up aired as Ganon in this matchup, you should just die almost every time. And so you really want to be doing... Ooh, good tech. Yeah, see, that's why Michael hasn't been edge guarding with a fair like that in the previously in this matchup, to take away that option. Oh, okay. And he gets it. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of the Michael matchup. Alright, so I've got a couple points that I want to make about the Michael game. So first and foremost, more up air to contest Puff coming down. I think you're looking for this, right? You have in mind that you need to do the up air to contest Puff coming down, but your movement is a little too committal for you to actually capitalize on Puff coming down. So you want to be staying in dash stance more as opposed to wave dashing, and you need to be trying to get really almost directly under Puff to get good up air spacing. Puff's options coming down all lose to Ganon's up air. Well, maybe not lose, but it'll at least trade. And so that always benefits Ganon. And so you really want to get under Puff to contest coming down, as opposed to contesting more horizontally. Now for number 2, this is when you want to be contesting horizontally. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, when you're looking horizontally, bear is what you want to be looking for. You favor a lot of forward air, right? Like you gotta do less approaching forward airs. It's just really easy for Puff to beat that. When you want to contest things horizontally, bear, right? Especially falling back air, right? Full hop, falling back air, so you get a wall of a back air falling down. It covers a lot of space, and it really prevents Puff from drifting in on you, which again is the situation that you're trying to avoid, right? You being next to Puff. The falling back air, creating a wall of back air covering your landing, is how you prevent Puff from getting in on you. You go for this sometimes, but you still just do regular forward tilt, probably too much as opposed to down angled forward tilt. You almost always want to do an angled forward tilt in this matchup. Usually down angled if you're looking for Puff on the ground, up angled if you're trying to do like wave dash forward tilt to cover Puff in the air. Wouldn't really recommend up angled forward tilt too much. It's kind of a really tough spacing to get, and Puff can get a big punish on you if you whiff. So yeah, down angle forward tilt all the time. And then I already mentioned this a couple times, but you buffer roll a lot, but you never chain the buffer rolls together, which is actually a really, really good option for Ganon in this matchup to open up space between the characters. Ganon wins this matchup if you're able to just create a lot of pure neutral situations and you beat Puff, or you go like even with Puff. Because if you go like 1-for-1 with just like stray hits in neutral, Ganon will beat Puff because Ganon will kill Puff almost twice as early as Puff kills Ganon. So yeah, if you do this second buffered roll to open up space between Puff, you'll be able to create a lot more neutral interactions where you can just space back air or get up air chains or get like a retreating forward air, not an approaching forward air, to kill Puff. Yeah. So there you go. In general, I think you played the matchup pretty well. I think you just need to be a little less committal with wave dashing in neutral. Especially against Puff, I would recommend staying in just regular dash as much as possible so that you can react to Puff's drift in as quickly as possible. Because that's really your big opening, is when Puff decides to commit towards a drift in against you. That's when either you need to look for a bear outside of Puff's approach range, or you need to look for an up air to contest Puff coming down. So there you go. So there's the notes I have for you against Michael. So now let's move to the next set, which will be you versus Gahtzu. I'm not sure what tournament this is from exactly, but it happened on May 12th. So let's see how it goes. Good tech chase from Gahtzu. Gahtzu's so good. Up air. Ooh, missed it. Good trade. Okay, kind of got stuck in shield there. Back air to cover the waveland. Let's just get Falcon stuff. Back air, up air. Yeah, you're dead. Really good punish from Gahtzu. Dash attack was a little greedy there. Almost caught his dash in. Didn't exactly work. Double jump up air approach. A little ambitious. Back air. This is actually the same kind of back air that I talked about in Puff, right? Where you go for back air at like the apex of your jump, so this back air hitbox just lingers here, right? This is good if you're trying to contest this ledge, right? If you're trying to stop someone from running off ledge towards center. But otherwise, this back air is actually the like minimally effective back air because you're just keeping the hitbox here as opposed to having a back air while you're falling. So you get kind of a wall of a hitbox, and then the back air usually auto cancels if you space it correctly, and so you can just dash away immediately. Right, and then you actually go for a double jump and do the same back air, right? You do a little bit more of a falling back air, but see, this just puts you in a really bad position, right? Because I'm pretty sure Gahtzu could have just grabbed you if he was reacting really quick. But yeah, see, and then you go for the same back air there again. So those back airs are really only good if you're covering these side platforms. Now, I will say this is a very good edge guard. This up air edge guard that you go for against Falcon is like exactly what you want to do because you cover the drift in with that tipman that you just went for, and then you grab ledge before he's able to grab ledge. Perfect. Okay. A little bit of a interesting situation. Right, so you get in this spot, I would be looking for jab, grab, or forward tilt against Falcon. I think you went for jumping something. Yeah, you went for jumping something. The reason you don't want to be jumping like this is pretty much exactly for this reason. If you get hit by neutral air, you're not going to be able to ASDI down and punish. Right? You're just going to get super wrecked. Good grab. Okay, tried to read the roll in. He rolled away. Up B, you're dead for it. Yep. Good Falcon punish. Good forward tilt, covering the dash in. So So why were you just shielding there? You back air. So you even got, looks like the auto cancel on the back air, but I think you just get scared of Gahtzu running at you. And actually just went for jab. And then I think he just freaked out because he didn't mean to jab. So I'd say in that situation where you kind of land like that, and you see that, especially if you see this Falcon running at you, he fakes the funk here by dashing and then wave dashing back. But I would say in general, you want to be looking for short hop away back air, right? So kind of a retreating short hop fast fall back air to cover the space that you were in previously, because it would beat the grab that he did here, and it would also beat an approaching nair trying to hit the same position. Gahtzu almost gets the tech chase. All right, so your out of shield options so far mostly have been either full hop, short hop, or shield grab. Not a lot of wave dash out of shield into dashing. And in Falcon, that's really what you want to be looking for, so that you can keep your movement as open as possible. Because even the Falcon's movement is a lot better than Ganon's. You have to try to just out microspace him with movement if you're trying to beat him in neutral. See, with the edge guard there, this is, you have a great start to the edge guard, right? You get a couple reverse up airs, but he super baits you by going high like this, because right, he's got two options from here. You can either full drift in to try to like edge cancel on this platform, or he's going to do what he does, where he drifts back to ledge. So in this situation, I would not commit as early as you do to this, and I would probably also just not be on this platform. Right, I would try to drop down towards the bottom so that I could really easily react, and then I would react basically once he gets to this height, right? Because at this point you'll know if he's going to be drifting back towards ledge, and if he does, you just wave dash back and he's dead, or he's going to be drifting forward, and then you can instant up air forward, right? But right here, actually you do actually drop towards ledge, but you go for double jump, right? So this is great. You do the drop down, but then you just commit too early to the jump. Yeah. Okay, but Gahtzu SDs, we take those. Ooh, real good pressure from Gahtzu. Yeah, he's really making it a nightmare for you to get down. Ooh, you're dead. Sick grab ledge from Gahtzu. That was monstrous. Let's watch that again. Ooh, so slick. And you're dead. That was really good. That was just a real good play from Gahtzu. Alright, counterpicking Dreamland. Counterpicking Dreamland against Falcon, I definitely think is a lot better than versus Puff. Because you benefit from the extra space against Falcon, and then actually living for longer does actually matter in this matchup because Falcon doesn't really get the same benefit. You did a good job holding center, but you just get stuck in shield, looks like. Like, this is a fantastic position you get yourself in. You roll away, so you're still holding center. This is great, but then you just get stuck in shield, and he's able to nair at you. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, you really died there for getting stuck in shield. In general, your out of shield game is pretty weak. Nice chain grab. Upper? Yeah. Okay, this is the same edge guard that you whiffed previously. So you did it correctly the first time, right? Where you got the up air and then you drift back to cover ledge. Whiff it here. In general, you always want to be able to grab ledge because you'll be able to react to him landing on stage and a lot of the times get a punish on the recovery of the up B. But if he grabs ledge like this, you get the edge guard, but it forces you to have to win neutral again. Knee. Yeah. Yeah, you're just dead. Oh. Unless Gahtzu whiffs it. Oh, you grab ledge. Yeah, you're really just getting super smothered in neutral. Yeah, you're just holding shield. You're just scared. And I mean, to be fair, this is super scary. He's just running at you and kneeing like a madman. But dude, you're just holding shield, and he's just having his way with you. Yeah. So yeah, I need to be much more comfortable wave dashing out of shield and start dash dancing, so that you can react to his approaches. Good fair, stuffing that approach. Approaching fair gets you punished there. Right. He dash dances away. I was able to nair you. And then you need to be holding C-stick down almost all the time that you're grounded in this matchup so that you can ASDI those nairs down. Ganon can do it, I mean, till just ungodly amounts of percent. And it's pretty hard to remember to do it all the time. I still struggle with that too. But it's really the best option you have against Falcon's neutral air. Because otherwise, it just opens you up. Ooh, really nice reversal up air, but you're just dead. Yeah. Gahtzu's playing this match really cleanly. He's really pushing Falcon's advantages over Ganon. Okay, wave dash out of shield. That was good. That was good. I mean, you see how the one time you wave dash out of shield, you're actually able to contest whatever he does next? Right, you wave dash out of shield jab, and it trades with nair. A lot better. I'd say you want to try to do that more. See, there's the edge guard you want to do against that high recovery. You just wait. You just wait, and then punish the landing. So really, really good. Yeah, you're just getting stuck in shield and not dashing. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, Gahtzu whomped you there. Alright, Sun Notes versus Gahtzu. So I definitely recommend, one, you need to stay grounded more. This is probably the biggest one. And might be a more fundamental change in how you approach the Falcon matchup. But the most important thing against Falcon's neutral air is staying grounded and using ASDI down, right? So it's just dashing around and then holding C-stick down. It basically gives you an automatic crouch cancel if Falcon neutral airs you. I mean, until like 200% or something insane. Probably even higher than that if you're actually crouch canceling with the C-stick or the gray stick too. And so the staying grounded and neutral more isn't just so that you can do this ASDI down thing. It's also kind of changing how you're approaching your aerial attacks, right? So a lot of your aerials are doing like full hop back air into double jump back air, kind of contesting platform. And this is a good option if he's actually on platform. But while he's just kind of dash dancing on stage, you want to do more shift or retreating back air, right? If you actually make a commitment to the air, you need to get back to ground as soon as possible so that you can do these defensive options. Because without them, Falcon's neutral air, it can just combo you to death from like 0%. So, kind of extension of that, while you're grounded, you want to be using more dash dancing. In general, while you were grounded, you were just stuck in shield a lot, which is understandable. I mean, Gahtzu was pressuring you like crazy. And so not getting hit is what you're trying to do by shielding. But it's better to dash dance effectively and threaten his approaches with hitboxes of your own than to just shield and try to play totally reactively. So try to stay grounded more by using these fall to ground quickly options and then ASDIing down. Almost never double jump in neutral versus Falcon. It's so risky. And then go for more spacing tilts and jabs. You did a decent job of going for jabs. I would say you want to look for more like waveland forward tilts or forward like full wave dash forward tilts to cover his dash dance spacing. Like you can overshoot a forward tilt to cover a dash away. That's a really good option in neutral versus Falcon. But it does require really good dash dance spacing to allow you to get into wave dash forward tilt range. And then a big thing, wave dash out of shield to escape pressure. Your out of shield game was a little sloppy. It was just a little slow, right? It took you a lot of frames to get out of shield and to get back into neutral versus Gahtzu. You were basically going from shielding to a disadvantaged neutral state almost all the time, and Gahtzu had the punish and the pressure for that just on lock. He was just really relentless with it. And that's really how top-level Falcons are going to play, right? They're either going to be relentless pressuring or just dash dance camping. But against both of those playstyles, you need to have a really clean and really quick wave dash out of shields. And then number 4, you missed a couple stocks, losing to the recover high mix-up, which is what really good Falcons are going to go for, because recovering low is really easy for Ganon to punish. You can just Titman or just grab ledge. But when edge guarding, especially if Falcon is edge guarding high, you want to make sure that you can always cover ledge, at least with like just wave dash back to ledge, and then reactively punish an up B landing on stage. The up B has a decent amount of landing lag when it lands on stage, and it's better to try to punish that than to let him get back to ledge for free. You did it pretty well in some of the stocks where he was recovering from high, and you just kind of stood under the platform and waited for him to almost hit the ground before going for an aerial punish, which is what you want to be doing. But when you're not doing that, you need to be able to make sure that you can cover ledge if you see him starting to drift back. That's pretty hard, but it's just what you got to do. All in all, I'd say you were playing pretty well in both of these sets. I'd say you did better against Michael than against Gahtzu. And that's not super surprising for me. I think Ganon does better versus Puff than he does versus Falcon. But yeah, good sets. Those are fun to watch, fun to analyze. I hope this helps you. And good luck in the run back. Hope you get them next time.